Rubio, and today I'm going to be showing you how I like to pack my dance bag for a ballet performance. So having a well-packed dance bag for a ballet performance is really important because there's a lot of things that go into making a really great show, and one of those things is making sure you have everything you need. You don't want to not pack something that you're going to want later because then you're going to be scrambling for it, but you also don't want to pack too much because if you pack too much you're going to be looking for something and then you're just going to have too much stuff to try and sort through. So it's a really fine balance between having what you need but not packing in excess. So the first thing that I always like to pack is to make sure I have a lot of water and then snacks to take with me to the theater because you're there all day long. If you're doing like a weekend performance, and then if you're doing like a Friday night performance and you're going to be there from after school until late into the night after the show is done. So you want to make sure you have plenty of food and water to keep your body hydrated and nourished while you're going through your show. So it's also important because there's a stereotype among ballet dancers that they have eating disorders, which is something that I've struggled with personally. So it's kind of a victory for me when I'm able to pack a really solid snacks and water, because then it's kind of me being able to say, look at this thing that I've conquered and been able to push past by the grace of God, and then I'm now able to pack myself my own food. I can take care of my body and it won't upset me and give me anxieties. So then after that you want to pack point shoes, which point shoes are like a second pair of feet for a ballerina. They're used in every show. So point shoes are really special because when they come, you order them usually online, or you get them at a point shoe store. And when they come, they're pretty hard and they're not very shaped to your foot, and everyone has a different foot, so the point shoe is going to be different depending on who you are and what your foot looks like. But when they come, they're pretty boxy, they're not very shaped to your foot. And so the first thing I usually do with my point shoes is I break the shank both ways so that it shows a really nice line on the foot, and then I have really pretty bad bunions, so I put some water on this section of the point shoe so it doesn't cause me a lot of pain while dancing on point. And then after a couple of uses I'll put a wood hardener on the inside of the point shoe and along the shank, just to keep the sweat from breaking down the glue in the shoe too quickly. And then after that, it's really important, at least for me, to have like tennis balls or a yoga mat, just things you can use to work out your body. If you have 2 shows in the same day, it's really important to make sure between the shows that you're not wasting your time, that you, of course, make sure and eat something in between the shows, you drink a lot of water, and then you gotta roll out your muscles from the first show because it's a lot of hard work and you want both shows to be equally as good. So it's good to have tennis balls. I use these to roll out my muscles, or a yoga mat where you can do, yoga or stretching, things like that. And having in performance arts, there's so many things that can go wrong right from the beginning of the show, but one way to really make sure that you have a good show is to pack well, but don't overpack, don't underpack.